Welcome back everyone. Today in this class we are going to discuss about the SQL commands. Okay. The expansion of SQL is structured query language, which this language is used to communicate with the database. Okay. So it has some commands. Using those commands, the user can communicate with the database. The commands are also known as the instructions. Okay, it is also used to perform some specific task, functions, and queries of data. SQL can also perform various tasks like create a table and data to tables, means data can be inserted or updated or deleted to the tables, and also user can drop the table and modify the table and set permissions for users. Okay, the either the user can have the write permission or read permission, like that the permissions can be set to the users also. There are some types of SQL commands, that is 5 types of SQL commands: DDL, DML, DCL, TCL, and DQL. Okay. The expansion of DDL is data definition language or data description language. DML is data manipulation language. DCL is data control language. TCL is transaction control language, and DQL is data query language. Okay, so these are the 5 types of SQL commands. Each types has some number of commands. We shall see that in this diagram. DDL has the commands create, drop, alter, and truncate. DML has insert, update, and delete commands. DCL has grant and revoke commands. TCL has commit, rollback, and save point commands. DQL has only one command, that is select. Okay, so these are some of the commands comes under the types of SQL commands. Let us see one by one. First, DDL, that is data definition language. This DDL commands changes the structure of the table, like creating a table, deleting a table, altering a table, etc. Using these commands, we cannot manipulate the data which is stored in the table. Just user can manipulate the table, structure of the table. All the command of DDL are auto committed, which means it permanently save all the changes in the database. Okay, once the user has made some changes, it is automatically saved permanently. That is called auto committed. Commit means it is a command used to save the changes which is made recently by the user. Here are some commands that comes under DDL, which we have seen already: create, alter, drop, and truncate. Let us see the commands one by one. First, create. It is used to create a new table in the database. Okay, so if you want to create a new table in the database, after creating the database, we can use this command create. The syntax for creating a table is create table, table name, within bracket, first column name should be given and followed with the respective data types. Within this parenthesis, we can give more than one columns, whatever we need. Okay, so this is the syntax for creating a new table. So create table are the keywords. Create is a command. Table is a keyword which mentions that we are creating the table, and then table name, in which name the user has to create a table, and then the columns are mentioning the fields which should be given within the table. For this, we can see the example: create table, table name is employee. The table employee is having some of the fields with the name, and then email, then date of birth. The field name of the name data type is varchar with the size 20, means the names can have 20 characters. And then email, email is having the data type varchar with the size 100, means we can give 100 characters for this email. And then date of birth, the data type of date of birth is date. Okay, so this is what the example for the command create. Next command is drop. It is used to delete both the structure and the record stored in the table. If we use the command drop, then the table will be deleted along with the stored records. The data which is stored in the table also will be removed permanently from the database. Okay, table and the records will be removed permanently from the database using the command drop. The syntax is drop table. Drop is the command, table simply the table name. Okay, and table followed with the keyword table, we should give the table name. For this, the example is drop table and then table name employee. Here the employee will be, the table employee will be removed from the database using the command drop. Okay. Next command is alter. It is used to alter the structure of the database. This change could be either to modify the characteristics of an existing attribute or probably to add a new attribute. Okay, alter command is used either to change the existing thing or to add a new thing is also alter command is used. Okay, the syntax is to add a new column in the table. The syntax is alter command, table is a keyword, and then table name. In this table name, we are going to just add, not to modify, just we are going to add, so that the command add is given. Within bracket, we have to mention the column name and then the column definition as we have given while we create a new table. Okay. Now, in the existing table, the given column will be added. Okay. Next syntax is to modify existing column in the table. The column which is given already in the table can be modified using the following syntax, that is alter table, table name. Next, modify is a command. Within the command, within the open close bracket, we are mentioning the column name and column definition. Okay. So here this column will have the thing which is given here will be modified in the existing column. And the example for these two is alter table student details, add address varchar. Address is not given already. Now the address column will be included in the student details table. Okay. Next, alter table student details, modify name varchar 20. Okay. So the name varchar will be modified with a new size in the existing table. Okay. So these are the two examples for the alter command. The next command is truncate. This command is used to delete all the rows from the table and free the space containing the table. Okay. So if we use the drop command, it will remove both the table and data from the database. But if we use truncate, it will only remove the records from the table and it will free the space of the table. Okay. So this is what the use of truncate command. Syntax is truncate table, table name. Example, truncate table employee. Now this statement is going to remove the records which is stored in the table employee, and the table will have the empty free space. Okay. Now next type of SQL command is data manipulation language. This data manipulation language commands are used to modify the database. First we have seen the DDL, that is data definition language or data description language. The commands which comes under the type is used to manipulate the table of the database. But here the data manipulation language are used to modify the database, that is the data of the database. Okay. It is responsible for all form of changes in the database. The command of DML is not auto committed, which means that it cannot permanently save all the changes in the database. The changes which are done by the user will not be saved permanently in the database. Instead, user has to execute the command commit to save the changes. If they not If the user does not need the changes which they have made, then they can use the command rollback to remove the changes what they have done. Okay, here are some commands that comes under the DML. Commands are insert, update and delete. The first command is insert. Insert statement is a SQL query which is used to insert data into the row of a table. To insert a record in the table, user has to execute the command insert. Okay, the syntax for this is insert into table name, column 1, column 2, column 3, column n. These are the columns which are inserted in the table, and then values, value 1, value 2, value 3 and value 1. So these are the values which has to be included in the respective columns. Okay, for this we can use in different way, that is insert into table name. Directly we can give values instead of columns. In case if you are going to add the values for all the columns which are in the table, then without mentioning the column name we can give directly the values. Then the given values will be placed in the table in that order. Okay, directly we can give values with the respective values. So these are the two different way to insert the values or record into the table. Okay, example, insert into books, author, subject or the columns, values, Caro and DBMS. Okay, so these are the values should be included in under the column author and subject. Next command is update. This command is used to update or modify the value of a column in the table. Okay, so the existing value can be modified using the update command. Syntax is update table name, set column name 1 equal to value 1 until column n equal to value n. We can give the columns and with respective values. Here we need to give the condition that which record should be modified. Okay, so there might be number of records in a table. So within the among the number of tables, among from those number of records, which record should be modified, should be given with the condition where condition. Okay, so this is the syntax for the update command. Example, update students, set username equal to Sono, where student ID equal to 3. Okay, where the student ID is 3. First the command will verify identify the record where the record is having student ID as 3, and then it will update the student name as Suno with the existing name. So this is what the use of update command. Okay, next command is delete. It is used to remove one or more row from a table. Means it can remove a record from the table using the command delete. The syntax is delete from table name where condition. Here also we have to give the condition, that is to mention among from number of records which record should be removed. Okay, for example, delete from books where author equal to Caro, where the record is having author name as Caro will be removed from the table. Okay, so this is what the way of using the command delete. So these are the commands comes under the type, that is ML, data manipulation language. So we shall see the remaining types in next class. Thank you.